Just keep that in mind as we move ahead. So this was how a typical first generation SIEM looked like. I hope you are seeing 4 black blocks over there. So we are right now, if you look at the right corner bottom, you will see that we are covering the intelligent aspect right now. How is QRadar, how are we trying to bring in intelligence into this SIEM? So the first generation SIEM typically had these only server hosts and security systems logging into that particular software. It's sending the logs to that particular software, sending events to the SIEM. The SIEM then did a statistical or rules-based correlation, and that's it. And we had stopped it at just that. So how does next generation SIEM look? So if you look with those black boxes, typical suspected incidents just flowed through. We couldn't detect them, right? So what we did was we added a behavior and context to this information. So what did we do? We added asset discovery and we added active and passive vulnerability assessments, right? If you look at the left-hand side, our source of information has increased. So we now also look at user activity. We look at application activity. We look at network activity, which is what flows are. We look at virtual machine activity, right? We have filtered that through our active and passive vulnerability assessments. We also have now attacker profile, IP location. We also integrate with the IBM X-Force. So before the zero-day vulnerability spreads across, we have an idea about the external threats, right? We also look at network and application behavior. We also look at users in particular. If we find out, for example, if we find out certain user who is continuously trying to log in, as I said, if it's a password attack, so we are able to find out the identity of the user, who did it, and from where he did it, right? The end result of this particular next generation SIEM processing, when we add behavior and context, is what we call as an offense. So using all of this, so if you look at the bottom part of the screen, so we use extensive is exceptionally accurate and actionable insight, right? Moving on to the next slide. So first generation SIEM, looking at it from a full impact analysis point of view, it was only during attack, right? So what did it do? It said, what is the attack? Where is it happening? What rules are firing? And what targets are involved? So it was a pretty simple kind of software, right? So what did we add here? We also look at before attack and after attack capabilities. So when we saw that previously we were only post-exploit, though we are still strongly post-exploit, we are somewhere moving to the pre-exploit phase as well. So we are able to look at who is the attacker, where has he been before, what did he do before, and are my assets prepared? Are these questions first generation SIEMs never answered. We are also looking at forensics. So if an attack has happened and we want to remediate the system, what do we do? So was the attack, was it successful? Where has the attack moved to? Did it move from one data center to another data center? From one IP to another IP? What was stolen? Did the user, were some files uploaded? And where is my evidence? So how do I, if I have to tomorrow, do some legal inquiry? So is there evidence that, okay, this particular user's, this IP was actually had uploaded, the file was uploaded to this certain IP, and then it was accessed by that certain user, right? So this is all available in next generation SIEMs. So continuing the security configuration, the security intelligence part, the intelligence part that we were looking at. So this is how